praised PS4 Blood Bowl 2 action. I am always, as your humble president, Stymie, here to give you a Ronnie Rott B block final showdown between G Whitley 36 and Kami Cozy. G Whitley has won the toss, and he decided to receive. So it looks like Kami's setting his team up in defense, and here we have it. So, this is the B-Block final. Of course, we know the Ronnie Rott tournament, 16 teams, 2 blocks of 8 in knockout tournaments. The winner of each knockout tournament goes to final, which is a two matches, one side is home, aggregate score wins between those matchups. It was a special comp, so everybody is a resurrection team, and it is a resurrection style competition. So here we go. That's why you have G Whitley's Los Khemri Kings versus Kami's Nurgle team. We'll take a look at the added skills. G Whitley right now, he's got Mighty Blow, Tomb Guardians, Swole Tomb Guardian, which is block and guard, it's the Swole package, as well as 2 tackle Blitzras. Kami, for his part, has 2 claw pieces, 2 claw pommers, no Polylon, 2 claw Mighty Blow pieces, a guard block piece, a leader block piece, and then block on another Pestigore. So here we are, the Los Khemri Kings get an extra reroll to start the half. Pretty good kick, though, from Kami, so we'll see where he takes this. Right off the bat, he's going to protect the ball, which is smart. If he fails an action, he does not want Kami to flood the zone and get ahead of him. So he's just setting it out here now, and then let's take a look and see what he does. I don't expect him to go for the ball immediately. He's pretty much secured it, put out a nice fin, so I expect him to just hit down the line with these Tomb Guardians on these Nurgle Warriors. So we'll see what happens here. We're going to see block and guard come into play, so his first 2 block hit, not going to make a difference. He faces the push because that that Nurgle Warrior, Bloater, whatever you want to call him, has block. First foul appearance triggers, so wow, just right off the bat, Nurgle is just controlling and stymieing, and then dub skulls. Wow, rerolls. That is quite terrible run. Terrible run.
Come on, guys, together.
Let's take a look here. Now he converts over. So yeah, so pretty favorable turn for Kami there. The foul appearance preventing his bloater from getting hit. The dub skulls. The push on the block. I mean, not what you want to see to start things off with. If I were Whitley here, so we'll see. Looks like he's got pretty good pressure up the middle. He's definitely bringing some support pieces in because he's going to want to try to get some damage in. Yeah, just as I expected. He's corner basing here, so he's going to try to get at least a 1 die off this Guardian. He's going to go around, yeah, block that one there. Yeah, so this is what Nurgle does. They just blanket and they swallow up. So now if he can push this piece here, which he does, now he has a lane for him to blitz a Tomb Guardian with a Claw Mighty Blow piece. So, absolutely expect him to go for that guard piece. I fully expect him to blitz that guard piece. He's no pressure to go after the ball. He's got a lineup right here, so he's really good positioning. Kami's a longtime veteran coach, great at positioning. So interesting turn here to see where he takes his blitz. But I venture to think that he's going to take that blitz on that guard piece. That just seems, yeah, just bringing his pieces down, bringing the blanket down, just trying to swelter and cover. Yep. And Khemri doesn't have a lot of movement, so this is he's getting himself in the trenches here. Yep, saved it last. This is where I expect to see your blitz here. Yep. Oh, but he goes on. He blitzes the non-blocked guard piece. Very interesting. Now remember, we got Claw, we got Mighty Blow. Here we go. He's off the pitch, and there goes one Tomb Guardian. On his first turn, he gets the Tomb Guardian removal, which is absolutely huge, pivotal. So now we'll see how Whitley recovers here. He's now down one positional, a Strength 5 Tomb Guardian, starting on his second turn to try to advance the ball here. So here we go. Now it looks like he's posting up. So he's going to go for hits again on his Tomb Guardian. Man, just burning through them rerolls. Got the extra reroll, but Whitley has been having some terrible dice so far. We've already seen a dub skull and a skull and a both down. And a foul appearance. Second turn, burn its rerolls, but that's what Nurgle does to you. You know, a properly built Nurgle team with some skills, it's a very difficult thing to deal with. First of all, you've got all that disturbing presence. So, Khemri already has a hard time with the ball. So if he needs to move that ball between players by throwing it, or catching, he's going to be in a world of trouble because the disturbing presence will stack. And he'll be looking at needing 5s or 6s in order to complete catch actions or pass actions even remotely. So he did the sure hands triggers, pass to fail. He's right outside the zone of the disturbing presence right now. So he can get the ball, but he can't get it to this guy's in disturbing presence zone, this guy's in disturbing presence zone, so he can't pass to them without triggering that for the catch. Now he can try to just hold on there and then just wait it out. But Nurgle puts some pretty significant pressure on you, whereas even if you're not really making mistakes, or even being out positioned, just that bad dice, plus the advantages Nurgle presents is very tricky for any coach to deal with. So I definitely, despite it being early on in the game here, it definitely is pretty, interesting stuff. So we'll see where he goes from here. Finally, a Powsy Wowsy for the Khemri team. Does not break armor. Kami keeps his leader piece on the pitch, gives him that extra momentum there. Alright, just testing out the chat. Looks like it's functional here, and here we go. So, Whitley's just hanging back with the Khemri, which is what you would expect to see in this situation. Kami's just playing that swelter blanket defense, real tight, not giving him any options. A couple of knockdowns, but you're fine there. He's going to get back up again, and he's going to go here. So very interesting turn, too. Those claw pieces are based, so keep in mind at least one Mighty Blow claw hit is going to come towards that Khemri.
This player likes to be well assisted.
Actually doesn't even do it, uses the regular. I can see why though, freed up so we can blitz the next Guardian. He didn't want to waste a claw hit on AV7, which makes perfect sense. See, that's what a smart person does. I would have just gone after him because I'm like, duh, Mighty Blow. Not realizing you save your claw Mighty Blow so that you can post up and hit a Tomb Guardian, which is what he's going to do, because he's got horns. So it's going to give him that strength 4 on the blitz. He's got the marks here, 1, 2, 3, so he's going to get a 2-die Mighty Blow Claw hit on this next Tomb Guardian, which is going to be that's going to be rough. Continues over here, continues his blanket over here, so he's got all the bodies, gets the hit, at least gets the push, doesn't really matter if he gets the hit. The push and then the stay will allow him to get the assists here. Not that he even needs it, he's got the assist here, so he doesn't need it. But, I don't know, I think he's deciding right now whether he follows up or stays. Yeah, so keeps that stacked defenses, so it's pretty much just a sweltering, yep. Oh, we get here instances of dub skulls, but he was able to turn it into something positive. Now let's see if that comes out. Now that frees up this guy, so I bet he takes down and covers right here. I bet he takes him down in double bases, Tina and Villagis Joe, or he actually just goes straight down in bases with that piece. Here we go, and here it is. It comes Claw Mighty Blow hit number 2. Second Claw Mighty Blow hit, and it looks like we're going to get and it's an injury, folks. So he's at least off the pitch for this drive. And what do we have? It's a failure! Failed regen. Man, that is absolutely huge. Whitley is now down 2 Tomb Guardians before his 3rd turn, ladies and gentlemen. So you're talking, you want to talk an uphill battle? He's rapidly running out of his strength pieces here, and he's going to have to square up on Nurgle Warriors without Tomb Guardians. And let me tell you, that is not something I would want to do. Yes, as Machuga just said, massive Kaz. Massive. So, really, really interesting to see where he goes here. Like I said, Whitley is in quite a hole. And really, he's done nothing wrong. And that is the harsh mistress that is Blood Bowl. And that's the reason some people just can't play it. Is you can do everything right. Whitley has objectively done nothing wrong here. His positioning has been fine. His protection has been fine. He's been forced to burn 2 rerolls on dub skulls and a skull and a both down. Every dice has gone Kami's way in terms of claw procking, Mighty Blow procking twice to take down 2 Tomb Guardians. Regeneration fails. So now you're looking at a situation where Whitley is down 2 Tomb Guardians, and he's literally done nothing wrong. So that, my friends, is where the salt comes from sometimes. Now here we go. Oh, here we go. Finally, Decay triggers, and too badly hurts. So, and because of DK, because of DK, the animation for regen doesn't trigger, which is so weird. But Chuckles did fail it, because if the animation for the regen had passed, he'd be in the dead box, but he'd be standing. Thanks, Cyanide, because that makes sense. So good turn for Whitley here so far. Got a piece off the pitch, setting himself up. I mean, he's doing what you need to do. This is his only avenue here, is to set up a cage screen, potentially, but I wouldn't put him in the center there. That's too risky. I don't even know what you do there. Kami's too good. And this guy's already based. You put him in there, he's gonna figure out a way to surf him. He's gonna surf that piece if Whitley leaves him there. That I would not advise that, because what he's going to do is he's going to probably stand up Shep, and then he's going to be able to put a block on there. So yeah, he thought it through. He knew what was up. But he's still in surf danger. He's just not in as much surf danger, if that makes any sense. He's still very much in danger of being surfed, though. Yeah, it is. It is absolutely a bloodbath. So here we go, and yeah, then it just gets another push. So yeah, I don't know. He's still in rough shape here, because actually, it might be easier now. He just stands this guy up, pushes down this way, and he has a free shot on a surf if he gets his Chaos Warrior over the top. He just needs to get somebody over the top and then attack at that corner piece. He could absolutely surf that ball carrier. So this is going to be interesting. Whether he does it, because it may or may not be the most optimal play, that I don't know, but I do know that it's definitely doable. It's definitely doable. It requires a push and a not follow up, a guy in the corner here, and then he's off and running. I think he's going to... Yep. He just freed up this guy. Wouldn't be surprised if you actually see... But I don't know. Maybe he's just taking his hits now. Taking his hits, hoping to get. So he's got a claw mighty low piece based straight up on a tackle piece. That can't be good. If he loses those tackle pieces, I mean, granted, I don't think the Nurgle team has it. So I could be wrong, but so yeah, they're not really that much of an advantage for him. But yeah, stands up his piece here, gets the block here, so he's gonna expect him to get the attack right here. Expect Burl to hit Wartena to open the lane for Dr. Norrington, who has wrestle, mind you, which is huge, to get that ball, to go after that ball. That's what he's going to do. He's going to try to steal that possession. He just doesn't have the... so he just doesn't... He's going to take the GFI. No, okay, now he takes the extra... There it is. Gets the 2 die. Okay, takes it on this guy. Oh, yeah, you know what? Now he can get the surf. See, I was wrong. We can get the surf, because he's going to push him out of the way and stay. Mems is injured. Now he can go up, over, and down with the Horns Blitz. First successful regen on the Blitzraw, so that's good. Or the Skeleton, I'm not sure if that was a Blitzraw, but here we go. Now he can go up, up, in, boom, and now he's Horns Blitzing. And he's going to surf in USA. Yep. There's the Horns Blitz. Push is all that he matters. Fen doesn't make a difference. Gets the knockout. Ball is now in play. Whitley is down 2 more positionals, so now he's down to 7 pieces, if I'm not mistaken. Scatters to a Tomb Guardian, but the Disturbing Presence, which I'm assuming it's called Shambling Presence for some reason, the Disturbing Presence actually makes that you need a hard 6. Which you would have needed anyway, because he's a mummy. Or Tomb Guardian is 1 agility, so I don't really know what Disturbing Presence is doing in that regard. But yeah, huge, because you look at this pitch here. Yeah, Whitley is down 4 players, -1 to Cozy, so that's a 3-player advantage right now. 3-player advantage for Cozy. Picks the ball up, fails, but you don't care if you're Kami. That was your last action. You have a wall screening the ball away, and Whitley has no players that have the movement that are going to be able to contest that ball, for the most part. I mean, he could do some crazy theatrics, I suppose. He could get this hit on here to at least get a Tomb Guardian on it, pick his pieces up, and then try to get as close as possible, or risk some GFIs and then burning the remaining rerolls that he has for the turn. But... sometimes... Yes, that is correct, Machugator. You are the finalist, so you are playing the winner in a non-res 2 legs. And that is our A-block winner, Machugator's, is it Bony Rotters, I believe? Bony Rotters? I could be wrong on the team name, but it is a Khemri team. And I will ask Machugator in the chat if that is the name of team. But we're not sure. So... here we go. Gets the push down here. Like I said, he's really not going to be able to contest that. So once if Kami gains possession, I will flip the pitch. I do it Madden style, where possession is with the offense until a turnover occurs where the other team gains possession, and then I'll pitch flip, as it were. Moving. Alright. So, tough. Yep, more Khemri. All Khemri all the time. Well, that was I played Machucator in the opening round. Hell of a matchup. Went into overtime 1-1. Neither one of us gets the advantage. I'm down all my positionals, and he's trying to score with no blitz rods or no throw rods to pick the damn ball up. So we ended at 24, and it goes into penalty kicks. And his Tomb Guardian kicks the field goal, and my ghoul shanked it wide left or something like that, and it was my Cinderella story was over. Probably gonna see another surf here. Oh, I like that. That was like a screw, like that was neat. I've never seen that one before. That was a neat animation. I like that a lot. It was like a screwing headbutt or something. 360 headbutt. Alright, so yeah, I would expect Kami to put the hurt on via blitz or something, this Entomink Tomb Guardian. I expect him to go vip, 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 boom. Or, probably that way though, just to get him further off the ball. And then that potentially has, the wrestle piece can come pick it up if he wants to take the GFIs. And he really doesn't even need to, he can just chillax the turn and then he might keep that wrestle piece there as a ladder. He's always smart enough to put a ladder piece there, but I don't think he needs one just yet. Yeah, just setting up. Takes the one die, both block. Now I think you'll see the blitz. The blitz come. Corner and down.
Well done. They have the ball now.
Yeah, look at this. Picks the ball up with his, with Bosco. I mean, why not? Rotter's agility 3. Damn, that's good. Strength and agility 3. Rotters are great. But now, do we see the claw blitz? I think he activates it. Might hit Zos to get the plus, so that it's a 1 die. Right? Oh no, because he wouldn't get the assist. Nah, he's gonna have to dodge around. He's gonna have to dodge and blitz, I think. Yep. Oh, but do a different piece than I expected. Takes a push, which is fine. Takes the horns. Let me switch Madden style there. So yeah, so now Kami has possession. He has 4 turns himself to score on Whitley's defense. Whitley, for his part, is down 3 players, aggregate total, because Kami's down 1 and he's actually down 4.
Hey, that play looked almost competent.
Yeah, so I think now he doesn't want to go deep. He's got the 7 players. He wants to keep them for a defense. You know, he's going to want to try to screen. But I just don't know if he has enough pieces to stop. You know, especially with losing the Tomb Guardians. If he had all 4 Tomb Guardians and just lost some skeletons or some Blitzras, I think that would be a different story altogether. You know. But here we go with the Blitz. Just gets the push, man. Again, he's just the dice. It's just not getting them dice. It's hard. It's hard when your strategy isn't terrible, but you're just not getting the dice. Like none of the breaks and momentum are going your way. It just happens sometimes. You start feeling like those early '90s Buffalo Bills. There's nothing you can do about it. Looks like he's running backwards. Smart, as I said, he doesn't want to be engaging these pieces. He's not going to outbash the Nurgle now, so he wants to evade so that when Kami goes to score, that he has pieces to gum the works up. That's literally the best possible defense that you could hope for. So, pretty smart veteran play from Whitley there, despite, like I said, an incredible uphill climb. Owing to that. So here we go. Looks like he's blocking him up, and I think we'll expect to see him create a screen on all this real estate here. He could push the ball pretty far, and with 4 turns, he's in no hurry to do anything. He can just, as long as he just casually moves up, he should be all right. So he gets him up there. Yep. Probably gonna. Yep. Here we go. Because look what he's got here. Not even gonna blitz. Because he's gonna claw hit it. Rerolls. Gets the stumble, which is what he needs. And we're looking at our 3rd claw mighty blow hit on a Tomb Guardian. Ooh, that one is stalwart. Just 6s on the armor break. 3 2-3s. He's gotta be breathing a sigh of relief there. He still has splits though, so that other Tomb Guardian is gonna get blitzed. Oh, and look, I didn't even see this. He goes in the opposite direction, in which he has an even better built screen, and he has his blitz open. So he's absolutely gonna blitz Zeleus with Mr. Featherly. There's no question. There's no question. If he does that, that'll free him up, his guy here to go here, and then this guy here to go there. Right, we put him. That's where I would have put him anyway. So
This formation gives him a safe progression.
he should still get. I mean, if you with the strength 4 blitz plus the 1 assist, but he loses the assist, it'd be a red die, but it'd be worth it to take it as your final attack, I think, right? Oh no, or just do that. That's the smarter play, and then you base the Tomb Guardian to claw hit him next turn, or force him to act on you. Ooh, Vadajas is dead, and survey says he's okay. Na, 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 na. Huge for Whitley right there, because the reason I say huge is, despite all this, Whitley's only lost 1 Tomb Guardian permanently. If he gets his wake ups and his turns, he would potentially not be down any pieces, because Kami already has an injury as well. So it's definitely a situation where it can even out. If Kami scores here and then Whitley goes into the half down 1-0 in defending, he still may have 10 pieces to defend against 10 attackers. So he's not up the creek yet, so to speak. But it's really tough. Really tough. Here we go. He's got to get one of these Claw Mighty Blowers out. He's got to get one of these kill pieces off the pitch. He was key, though, because he did save Zealous. Huge from that. Oh, now he's basing the Rotter, which is smart, because sticking in the ball carrier, and he's keeping his pieces up here so he can collapse down. So again, Whitley is doing the best possible defense that you can do down this many pieces this early. It's the best possible defense. And if a couple things can break his way, he can maybe stop Kami from scoring, and then get his wake-ups back, and then if it goes in the half, nothing, it's obviously anyone's game now, but that's certainly a much more advantageous position to put himself in. Alright, here we go.
More the merrier.
definitely gonna want to get his rotter free. So it looks like he's setting up his screen and expect him to. I mean, he may just dodge. He has no rerolls though, so expect a blitz. His kill piece is right here, so he's got horns. So 4, 5, 2 marks. It's a two die blitz. But he's moving all his positionals first, taking the least to most risky action, which is what you do. Activates his blitzer. Survey says, oh, just a push. Just a push. Gotta be breathing a sigh of relief if you're Whitley there. But it does free up the ball carrier.
One less annoyance than me.
And now he also, will probably leave him right there because he had a movement. And then, you'll probably see him move up. Yep, move up the ball carrier. Khemri has a problem with movement, so this guy is 6'8". But I mean, granted, where they are now, it's not like the Rotter's going to run away from him. But if he can use this guy here to go over the top, seal that top off, be very hard to get to. He may just leave him there because the likelihood of this guy having to defeat 2 blocks, and then this guy's overed, so he's pretty much net neutralized. So he'll have to do some risky block dodging out just to get a 1 die on the ball carrier. If this is where he leaves it. I tried the broader dodge. But can't even get the knockout or the stun on the failed dodge. Rough game so far for those Los Khemri Kings. So see what Whitley does on his turn 7 here. Probably not the turn 7 he was hoping for when he chose to receive the ball. Contemplating. I mean, he really doesn't have that many options. He can stand this guy up and have him be surfed. He's going to have to do some sort of crazy dodge if he wants to try to go at the ball carrier, and then it's going to be GFIs. Well, he does have 2 rerolls, so probably try to get a hit on one of these Nurgle warriors, especially this one here. Who has the block and guard? He's got the swole package. Pretty much one of the only packages picked from the tournament, but that's okay. Mighty blow fails again. Oh, I mean the dice roll. Yeah, still. Oh, nanofields. We're not gonna see it, are we? Okay, good.
If the player is pushed, it
Oh,
will
just a
finish in
push
the
though.
public. And in general,
So
fans are much more dangerous than players.
you're not worried about that if you're. I mean, and he stands that guy up, so he's gonna get another guy surfed. He's gonna risk his injury. I wouldn't have stood that guy up. I understood the reasoning for it, because he wants to prevent Kami from having that free piece to move. A reason behind it, and maybe he takes the hit and he's fine to come back. So maybe that's the better call. You just don't know. I mean, that's the whole point behind the theory bowl, so to speak.
Safety in numbers.
Comes blitz to free the ball carrier.
Formation. I want to see the opposing team have a go at the ball now. Less defenders there are around the ball.
Gets the push, and he'll be able to put the other guy over top of him. Move his ball carrier down. This guy's not getting them.
On the edge of the field.
Yep.
Within
And then I'll be able to
grasping
surf
range
this
of the
guy
foot.
here. And I'll be able to throw a hit on that guy. 2-die hit and a 2-die hit. Yeah. We're gonna see some hits here. Yep, move the ball carrier first. Because you don't want to mess with your scoring opportunity. Just looking at which hit. Probably this Matron 9000 hit is probably the safest hit. Oh, gets the push, which is all he needed. So, Surface USA for Shep, but he's okay. So, good calculation there by him. Whitley, not losing him. He'll come back. We'll probably see Mametron hit Rat Parka or Mr. Featherly hit. Yep. Just another push. Pushes him up. Blocked by the Guardian. Frees him up. And then, yep, just another one here. It's pay dirt. Let's see. Survey says just a stun. So, tough movement if you're trying to get that ball carrier. You're pretty much, if you're Devartes, you pretty much have to do a insanely difficult dodge, or you waste your blitz on freeing him up and then use him to base and hope Kami makes a mistake or gets bad dice. Both of them are pretty low likelihood options. I mean, the bad dice isn't. It's a question of, do you play it safe or do you go for it? If he passes that dodge attempt, then he could get a 1-die. But I don't know that you're passing that dodge attempt. He's definitely thinking it through. It's a real Kobayashi Maru of a situation here. Oh, foul appearance, and he has to trigger the reroll on the foul appearance. Huge, but he took the higher. See, that was the smarter play. Put the onus on Kami, get the guy blocked, get the guy based at the very least. Make Kami work for that touchdown, as opposed to, he would have failed that dodge because he would have rolled the 1. That's that foul appearance triggered. So now, that's the best thing that you can do. I mean, and then your Kami, it's still, I wouldn't say trivial, but, I mean, you still, you hit this guy, he's surfed, and then you just blitz. Or you push down. I mean, you have all these pieces that can get the ball carrier free.
A pretty risky action ball.
That I wouldn't have done. Now Kami doesn't need to do it. That I wouldn't have done. Because now he can just blitz the ball. He just horns blitz him off with a wrestle piece. So even a both down doesn't hurt him. So it gives him the best possible chance. So yep, you see a base right here, and then no, he goes after them with the claw. Oh no, he's basing him again. Yeah, you see, hit him. Is he going? He's he taking? He wants a 3-die. Is that going to give him a 3-die? Strength 3 piece versus strength 4 piece. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 3 plus 1. So Kami's going to hit him with 8th because he has no rerolls. So to make it as safe as possible, he's blitzing him to get the 3-die with a piece that has wrestle.
Going to be decisive.
Look at that! Dub skulls and a push. Oh my god. Wow.
under their belt, we can finally get this match started.
Wow, I can't believe that. What a score on turn 8. That would have been dub skulls if Kami did not make sure that that was a 3-die by doubling the strength +1. Wow. Crazy. Here we go. Oh, he gets a knockout, but it's not the Tomb Guardian. That's going to hurt him. That's going to hurt him. So, Whitley is now down only one piece, an injury and a knockout versus an injury on Kami's side, but it is a Tomb Guardian. It is a Tomb Guardian, and Kami receives the ball. This is the ideal situation for Nurgle, receiving the ball with a lead in the half so that he doesn't need to score. He can just stall it out and do some punching. But, man, what a heads-up play to make sure, because he didn't have block. And even then, it was dub skulls. So block wouldn't have made a difference. But a heads-up play to make sure that it was that 3-die. Crazy. So now we go here in the second half, calling the defense. The Khemri Kings, Whitley's got just about a full crew. He's just missing that Guardian. Oh, he's missing 2. He's missing 2 Guardians. One is injured and one is knocked out. Oh, that's not good. He's gonna need that is huge. So Whitley has to do this down a player. And the players he's missing are Tomb Guardians. Versus, so 9 players to 10. Wow. Still anybody's game though. It's just the dice, man. The dice plus going up against a coach that's skilled. Even if you're a very skilled coach yourself, it's very hard to get out of. Very hard to get out of. Those first 3 turns put Whitley in such a hole that he's just been trying to play catch-up ever since. And, again, all you can do is make the best possible choices when you only have left is suboptimal choices because of the positioning or what your opponent has been able to do on his previous turn. Just some crazy stuff.
Said it was classified as a catch, so I scored a touchdown.
Thinking long and hard about what he's going to do on that turn. Setting up his offense here. Obviously, I believe his priority will be to remove those Tomb Guardians. If he removes those Tomb Guardians, or even if he gets rid of those Blitz Raws, or Throw Raws rather, it's going to be hard to pick the ball up for Whitley, even with the player disadvantage. So, it'll be interesting to see what he does here. Getting ready for second half. Blood Bowl action here. Remember to check out NBP- that's a hyphen, nbp-pro.blogspot.com. That's information about our league. Enough will be praised. You can find the link to join our Discord, which is how we manage our league. We have a dev ladder for if you want to get a PS4 Blood Bowl game on. We've got coaches pretty much 24/7, owing to the fact that we have coaches across all continents, well, except for like Antarctica. But barring Antarctica, we pretty much have coaches everywhere. So if you want to hop in, get yourself a game on. If you want to join one of our leagues, our season 11. Oh, pitch invasion! Oh god, I don't even want to look. Oh, Whitley gets wiped out on the pitch invasion. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. Kami loses a claw piece. Whitley loses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five of his players are knocked out or stunned. Wow. Unbelievable. I mean, believable, but oh, that's rough. So I don't even know if Kami has to advance the ball. Even I mean, he can get that ball. I feel like he can just if he can crush the numbers, he can just play keep away, and Khemri won't catch up. That's not the kind of coach Kami is, though. He'll ultra to score again. He definitely will.
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close.
Clean up the HUD a little bit. Oh, here we go.
Smell your breath and see the dead
5 and
insects in
6.
your teeth.
Pick up sticks. Bashy bashy.
That's it. Get in their face.
Here we go.
You had better run, boy.
Yeah, just, I mean, you just hit the guys who weren't already knocked down, right? I mean...
Excellent. Pick up the ball. Apparently it's more difficult than it seems.
So, here we go, Night of the Raving Dead. Looks like we just had a turn pass, because why wouldn't you? I mean, there's nothing you could do. You just get all your wake-ups back. Like, and if you keep them on the ground to turn, then they don't get hit again. Just an absolute nuffling. I mean, just when Whitley's ready to try to claw back from the second half, he gets
This player, like him,
he gets pitch invaded, like, and then like the one-sidedness of the pitch invasion is just, my gosh.
expired, terminated, no longer of this world.
Player is dead. He is permanently removed from the team. And he's okay, folks, but he's off the pitch, so he's not okay. Dead or off the pitch, it's the same. This may be the last game that these Khemri Kings play here. Well, at least this incarnation of them. I love the name, so if Whitley ever decided to play Khemri in Pro or Foundry, I would like to see that. Alright, so, yep, Kami advances the ball pretty safe. I'd expect him to just seal off Case's way to the sidelines and just grind this into the 2-0. And if you're Whitley, there's really not much that you can do. Here comes the claw horns hit,
I admire that.
and he's injured. Wow. No long-term effect. And he does regen. We may see a pitch clear here, actually.
He'll be less good on his feet.
We're down to 5 Khemri. Alright, so maybe not. A pitch clear is probably not likely.
He regenerated himself, Bob.
We'll see. Tough game. like I said, I don't want to say that it was decided in the beginning, but like when those three turns, opening turns, I can't understate how badly they went for Whitley and how well they went for Kami, despite the fact that their strategies were even. They were both the most sound strategy you could do at that time, and because he got the skulls, because he got the skull on the down, Burn had to burn through all his rerolls. Well, not all of them, because he still had some at the end, but it burned through those rerolls that early and lose Tomb Guardians that early. And then Kami's got Tomb Guardian removal on his first two turns. I mean, oh yeah, he's either gonna go for that pitch clear, or we're gonna see some gang fouling. Yes, yes. No harm in this. It's res style, and it's a special comp, so these players aren't. This team isn't gonna be used again because it's a custom team for the most part. So nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with some fouling to try to go for a pitch clear. I would expect him to end his turn though. There's nothing else he can do here. Maybe maybe Kami had to go away from Key, and he figured he'll just burn out that last minute. Well, I hope he's in communication with Whitley. There we go. Maybe his buttons were sticking. So, Whitley's gonna soldier on. I like it. I like it. Yeah, he's at least standing his pieces up. That's even cooler. Because then he's gonna subject them to get hit more, and we would potentially see that pitch clear. But that right there is a stand-up coach. That's what a man does. Doesn't give up. I like it. I like it. It's only 1-0. You can still tie this up. This game has overtime. It's knockout style. Let's get some pressure on that ball. Let's see some skelly dodging into ridiculous tackle zones. Let's see all manner of stupid stuff. I don't know why I'm requesting all of this, but I like it. Oh, hey, he's got them rerolls. Might as well use them. Hey, coin flip. That's a lie. I wonder if we'll see another foul. I'd like to see that. Or, I mean, I always like to see fouling. Here we go. He advances with the ball. Probably set a screen up with his rotters. Oh yeah, he's got the wrestle piece has the ball, so. Yep, there goes that rotter screen. And they hit with the lactose the intolerant to free up spatula. Big boot. Oh! We inch ever closer to that pitch clear, ladies and gentlemen. Could we see it? We are now down 1, 2, 3. Was it 5 Khemri pieces? 6. He's hit a lot of pieces. I don't know. He's still got a lot of pieces on the pitch. So yeah, six players. It's a reroll for the push. Push them into there, yep. Pushes him into the double basing, and then he'll seal off. Probably the bottom or the top, yeah.
At least they have teammates around.
Hey, that was like a mule kick. I like it. A lot of cool kicks. Throw Rott there in the deep half. Love Whitley's fighting spirit. Not giving up. That's great. Very, very commendable.
The players arrive to assist their teammates.
Gone into the opponent's tackle zone. There, should be good.
With arms
Mighty
like
blow hit. Oh man, these Tomb Guardians have just needs a 9, gets the 8. Like they have not helped at all. Gets the push off. Freeze it up. Oh. We'll see him blitz Glacius for sure, because you can get a bunch of hits on Damona here. Yep, you'll see him mark him for sure. And I bet you'll see maybe the Chaos Warrior hit him, so Mr. Spatula can blitz Glacius here. I bet you that. We'll see, or even Burl hitting him down. Because then you can have him hit that.
Come on, guys, together.
We'll see. Okay, that's the knockdown there. Block. Nothing they can do there. Gets the push, which is what he wanted, so he can blitz over the top on Glacius. Yep. Probably takes the both down. Oh no, just takes the push.
It'd be more terrifying than being urinated on by a flesh hound.
Oh. Rerolls. Rags to riches. Big boot. And he leaves Mr. Featherly on the ground. So here we go. Interesting to see what the next move is here. Backwards run. He's setting up a ladder piece. I love how like smart and tenacious that is. Because then if he gets the ball, he's got the ladder piece to try to turn this into overtime. So smart. That's not something I would ever think. I know I would know it's what you're supposed to do, but I'm too stupid to remember that to do it. So, shout out to Whitley, still seeing a path to winning this game, or at least a chance.
Jim, did you know that some cheerleaders get paid more than the players?
Is that
Oh, nanopeels.
what?
Well,
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, rags, riches, rags, riches, rags, riches. 616. Here we go. Hit on the ball carrier. Hit on the ball carrier.
get next to the ball carrier so you can block him. And if that doesn't
Wrestle.
work, hold it. That's it. Aim for the ball carrier. Take them down.
What? What? Oh my gosh. Wow. I love it. And there's a piece down here. There's a Skelly waiting. And his throw raw has it. I mean, obviously, he's probably going to get blitzed into oblivion, but maybe he doesn't. This is flippin' crazy. Love it. I love it. What do we see here? Does Kami puts a skeleton defender on that skeleton? Just in case his blitz fails? Or does he so confident in his blitz succeeding that he doesn't even think it? I mean, he does have a horns piece right here. Honestly, he has a wrestle piece, so he'll use the wrestle piece. He'll use the wrestle piece, and then he'll have the horns piece pick him up, because that way, if he gets both down, he can get the ball. He won't lose his turn, and he can get the ball down. I mean, that's why you have a wrestle piece. Such a fun skill, wrestling.
This could be a sack.
Yep, giving himself the blitz with the wrestle piece. Giving himself the 3-die. He's okay. Gets the rags to riches, defends, or just gets all riches actually. Fend doesn't matter, because now he can mark the ball or GFI to go through. I guess 1, 2, GFI. Yeah, he can take 2 GFIs to try to pick the ball up, but he has plenty of time, so it's not like he has to do that, and it'll be very difficult for the ball carrier to do something with that. And here we go, riches to rags again. Sure hands, banana peels, and that's a 1, ladies and gentlemen. Granted, he needed a hard 6, but it didn't need to be a 1 rerolling 1, right? It didn't need to be a 1. But Shep caught it, so he can blitz spatula to Jalasis. Oh no, interesting.
Fans are ravenous.
Horns.
Just one more step.
And then there were 5. Oh, look at that beautiful pestigore.
Apparently, this
Beauty
can't
pesty.
even put his own
Alright.
shoes on alone anymore.
Now, interesting.
Well done.
Yo.
Like peeling an onion. Remove the layers before you get to the good stuff. I think they're waiting for the ball
Yep,
now.
now he's just gonna seal out the stall. Which is the play. I mean, he's got the 1-0 up. Grind it out, score on your turn 16. Then he has 1 turn, but he's down 2 scores. Oh, or get the pitch clear. There's also that. There's also the pitch clear. My gosh. So that's 7 boyos down. 4 to go. 1, 2, 3. 3? 3? Oh, look at this little guy over here. Makamedes. Mahmood. Mama Kama Ding Dong.
Dull. Very dull.
Ooh.
One of them should hit
I bet he
harder.
wants to free Mr. Weatherly to base that guy. That would be so cool. Now the dice are starting to turn. And it might be
Hoping to get the knockdown.
past the point of no return.
Now that was a very risky. Did it pay off?
Knockout.
We've still got players hitting each other. Love it.
If the player is pushed here, it will finish in the public. And in general, fans are much more dangerous than players.
Still pushing. Still pushing and basing. I love it. He's gonna get himself surfed. But oh man, just ones. But he still has a chance, which is insane. But now he's in trouble. He's gonna block with the ball carrier. Shep's gonna throw a block. Oh no, he's gonna blitz straight on. Huh? But he knocked out Jurgen and Glacius. Oh man, huge. That's gonna be all she wrote there. Now he has nobody. Now he has nobody to scrum the ball out and try. Hell of an attempt though by Whitley. Hell of an attempt. Had a chance all the way on to turn 15 to catch a ridiculously improbable throw Rott pass had he succeeded in gaining possession. Man, what a game. What a game. Maybe now a little clocking. He's probably just typing and congratulating Kami for his victory. Rough. Rough. It's hard when them dice come at you. And then, but he was still contesting a little bit at that point. I gotta give him all the credit in the world for that. Just going through now and. Alright. It's possible he's a little indisposed, or he's gonna move these two pieces. I don't know if he's. I don't want to speak for intent, so I'll just assume he was AFK or otherwise indisposed. There we go. And now we got a guy moving. Yeah, he probably was just indisposed. Moving his piece up to, and he's going for the blitz. I love it. He's like the Black Knight in Monty Python. He's not giving up. Here we go. Both down. Thick Skull protects the Vadajas, who has already been killed, mind you, from being removed. Wow, that is some removal. Alright, Night of the Raving Dead's turn 16. And you expect he's going to move his pieces and then score. It's his turn 16. He doesn't need to. Oh, is he not going to score? Is he just going to create a wall and then pass the turn?
An unmolested enemy in the end zone? Not my day.
Oh, he's going to try some hot dog and theatrics. The picture you can see. Oh, I like that. Wow. So 2-0. Whitley will have a turn 16. That's just a formality. It's just a tough game right out of the blocks. Like I said, he is a hell of a coach. Knows what he's doing. Was contesting all the way into the end of that. But Nuffle was just like, no, not today. Not today, sir. And on top of Khemri played an absolutely hell of a game. I don't want to take anything away from him. He played expertly throughout the game. Advantage of positioning, everything. Just, great play from top to bottom. And Whitley counterplayed beautifully. He just, you saw the sideline. He had some players that were killed and then injured again. So as we wrap this game off on the meaningless turn 16, remember this was the finals of the Ronnie Rott Invitational 2020 Tournament B block. Now Kamikoze will take on Machukater's Bony Rotters in a two-legged tie, non-res style. So they'll have a match, and then in whatever the injuries there are, they'll have another match. And then the aggregate score total is the winner, and will be your Ronnie Rott 2020 Invitational Champion. Like I said, if you liked what you've seen here, make sure to check out all our other videos on the Nuffle Be Praised YouTube, which this will be exported to, and make sure you check out the nbp-pro.blogspot.com. Like I said, that's where you'll find our Discord link to join the league. It's PS4 Blood Bowl style, and we will be doing Blood Bowl 3 launch. We will have our Blood Bowl 3 league ready to go with Pro in anticipation. Oh my gosh, and look at this, it even gives him a blitz. A blitz. So we expect there to be a lot of increased visibility of Blood Bowl because of the second season edition being launched and Blood Bowl 3 video game launching with 12 races, which is pretty awesome come the spring. or second or third quarter. I think maybe even first, but I believe probably spring of 2021 is when you're going to see that. So, we're a big all-inclusive Blood Bowl 2 PS4 league. We'll also be doing Blood Bowl 3. Like I said, all-inclusive, so no pressure. New coaches welcome. We're very inviting. We like to get people into the sport, into the tabletop game of Blood Bowl. We're not jerks. We're not neckbeards. Furthest thing from that, and like I said, we have coaches all over, many countries, many continents, and it's just a great community. And we're looking for new coaches anytime for people to join and just help participate in this great sport that we love, known as Blood Bowl. So as we see here, Whitley finishing up his anger hitting, and he's just trying to get some type of injury or removal here. But man, them Nurgle boys, they must have taken that. They must have taken them steroids or something. And here we go. We're gonna get a hit on a Rotter. Bosco. Bedtime for Bosco. And is he gonna go to pick up the ball? Sure hands. Are we gonna see him try to throw it? I'd love to see it. I'd love to see a Khemri pass. There he goes. No. He's gonna chuck it.
Call that a bleeding pass. The coach is bleeding that the
Inaccurate.
a last-minute play and save his skin.
And that, folks, is the game. We'll do a quick look at the stats here. Alright, well, 3 armor breaks versus 14. So there's if that isn't the tail of the tape right there, let's look at possession. 68% of the game versus 12. 34 blocks versus 49. So blocks succeeded. We're actually pretty even. But the tail was in the knockouts and injuries inflicted. Just right. And then let's take a look at the amount of dice that was rolled. Khemri Kings, look at this. 27 ones, 22 twos, 24 threes, 26 fours, 22 fives, 38. Look at the Night of the Raving Dead. 12, 11, 10, 14, 6, 10. So again, because they don't split out the flippin' armor rolls, which kind of color the entire thing, we don't really know. But a very good rule of thumb is almost always the team that rolls less dice wins the game. Almost always. It really is a stark contrast to open your eyes to strategy. So I want to congratulate Coach Kami Cozy for advancing to the finals of the 2020 Ronnie Rott Invitational. Great game played by G. Whitley 36. It just wasn't in the cards for him today. So let's thank both of those coaches. And remember, keep your eyes peeled in our Discord to see when the Ronnie Rott 2020 final will be scheduled for match 1 and then match 2 between Machukater representing the A block, and Khemri again, and Kami Cozy representing the B block and Nurgle. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I remember everybody to always praise Nuffle.